The 10-minute drill.
This is a big one.
Is brought to you by Lloyd's Construction and Consulting, providing first-class construction services on 1010XL.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Hit it. All right, sports concepts and rationalizations coming your way. It's a 10-minute drill. Not Julie Andrews.
Oh, no.
She once bared all in a movie, like shockingly out of the blue. Julie, what are you doing? You're the Sound of Music. My gosh, what's happening here?
Shockingly, it was the Princess Diaries at the age of 73.
What was the other one?
We were just talking about all the Andrews sisters. Also, I'm not a fan of, by the way, Beef.
That's a musical group?
Yes.
We were just talking about how we don't really care for any of the teams at the top of the East. We're sort of rooting for them all to lose.
No,
And Dan said you can't really hate the Bucks.
Yeah, the lead question was, is there anyone out there, if you're not a Nets fan, who likes the Nets?
I doubt it.
And I don't think anybody likes the Nets. First off, nobody likes super teams. Kyrie's kind of strange. KD's kind of a baby. James Harden.
They're not likable guys.
No, they're not.
Like, I bet on the likable scale, they're probably three of the lower. If you
quite frankly,
superstars in sports.
As Beef pointed out, I don't really like Steve Nash either.
Huh? Yeah, the hell with him.
So does the Russian still own the Nets?
I think he sold them, didn't he, Beef?
I think he sold them.
Yeah.
Here's what annoys me about sports sometime the older I get. But did you hear Steve Nash's rationale for why they lost?
They lost to the Bucks again last night.
Yeah, but did you hear what he said?
Suddenly they got problems.
Well, those guys over there have a lot of years of playing together. They have a cohesiveness and a chemistry that we're still working on. Shut up.
Yeah.
Basketball, there's no cohesion or chemistry. You go to the park,
throw
together the five best guys.
When you assemble that team, there is no excuse.
Correct. That's ridiculous.
There's no excuse. There's no, look, we'll be fine. Wait till the playoffs. That's what he should come out and say. And we're going to make a run, and we're going to win this thing.
To me, the most compelling storyline left is, will the Lakers have to go through the play-in? I mean, to me, it's really the only storyline left. I mean, yeah, there's some shuffling. Will it be the Hawks or the Heat or the Celtics or the Knicks, or who will be the number one seed in the East? Or I think they're tied for the number one seed in the West, but it doesn't move the needle for me. I mean, to me, it's, do the Lakers put themselves in a position
that'd be great.
where where their butts are on the line.
Let's see who they got
before you even get to the normal bracket.
By the way, Dan, to answer your question, Joseph Tsai now the owner of the Nets.
Thank you, Fred.
He sold them a few years ago.
They got the Clips on Thursday. By the way, that's at the Clippers.
Oh, it's a big road trip.
Yeah.
Cross country.
They got to go to Portland. They got Phoenix.
Yeah,
they got the Knicks. They do have Houston. They at Indiana. And at New Orleans.
And Indiana, none of those games are easy games.
Their last
except
three, they should be okay. But these next four are battles.
Indiana's not a bad team, dude. And the Pelicans can get you for sure.
Yeah.
They just beat somebody yesterday that was.
I don't think Indiana and New Orleans are good teams, but
I don't think they are either. But neither are the Lakers. They're as good as the Lakers have been the last.
Well, LeBron's
month.
coming back.
Well,
again,
maybe.
I think.
I mean, he's not playing the rest of this week, and there's not that many games left.
He's not playing this week?
No. He's out Thursday, Friday. Is that Thursday, Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's out. They've already said he's out both those games.
What about Sunday?
He hadn't said.
Is that the end of the week too, or no? Or is that the beginning
No, he's
of a new
Thursday,
week?
Friday. He's out.
Okay.
I specifically saw Thursday, Friday. That's how I was asking.
Well, if they lose those two, then we got something.
Well, that's what I mean.
Cooking, brewing.
And by the way,
that'd be awesome.
And how far from 8 are they? Because then you have to win twice.
Wow.
Isn't that how it works, Beef? Or no, the two winners meet each other? I can't remember. This is so convoluted.
I don't care. Whatever.
Should have been 7, 10, 8, 9. It's so simple.
Not that hard. I have a question for you.
Uh-huh.
Has any team ever gone after a executive like the Rangers went after this cat?
Can I just, for clarification?
Yes, sir.
Because you asked. 7 plays 8.
Yeah.
The winner of that in one game is the 7th seed. The loser plays the winner of 9-10 to determine the 8.
Okay, so the 9 or 10 has to win 2. The
Correct.
7, whoever wins the 7-8 game is in.
Is 7.
They'll have to win one game, and they'll be the
Correct.
7 seed.
Correct. Okay.
And so whoever loses that game is going to play the winner of the 9-10, and if they lose that, so you have to lose. If you're 7 or 8, you got to lose 2 in a row to miss the playoffs.
Correct.
All right.
And if you're 9 or 10, you got to win 2 to get in.
Okay.
So this cat on the Caps, this Wilson dude.
Tom Wilson.
If you go look at the video,
He's a menace, bro.
He's a bad dude, man, and he's a goon. But he's not But he also happens to have some hockey skills. But that's neither here or there. He's a goon. And so the Rangers came out as a team, as a franchise. This would be like, what would this be like? Like
it would be like the Jaguars coming out and sending a note that whoever the head of officiating, what's his name? Greg, the head of officiating.
Yeah.
Whoever. That he, by name, has to go.
Yeah.
He's in dereliction of his duties.
Yeah.
He can no longer handle the job. They called out the top enforcer of officiating.
The New York Rangers are extremely disappointed that Capitals forward Tom Wilson was not suspended for his horrifying act of violence last night at Madison Square Garden. Wilson is a repeat offender with a long history of these type of acts, and we find it shocking the NHL and their Department of Players' Safety failed to take appropriate action and suspend him indefinitely. Wilson's dangerous and reckless actions caused an injury to the bread man that will prevent him from playing again this season. So, and that's fair. This guy should not be playing, man. We view this as a dereliction of duty by NHL head of player safety George Paros and believe he is unfit to continue in his current role. Bang.
Well, that's an original 6. See if it carries any weight.
Yeah.
I mean, these the accountability of the officiating during the game, and now it extends beyond it. I'm not a big hockey fan, Hick. I don't know how you can look at that video. If this was basketball,
right,
and some player took another player's head and slammed it onto the ground,
slammed him,
he'd be suspended 10, 12 games.
Yeah, could have killed him.
I don't know why this guy
could have killed him.
I don't know why this guy wasn't suspended.
Yeah, it's very odd.
Yeah, it's just it's strange to me.
Yeah, very odd. But I find that fascinating that the Rangers did that, and good for them. Good
well,
for them.
Tim Tebow, it appears, is going to be signed. Here's Tony Khan. What did you tell me his official title was? Had too many words for me to remember. It had like 7 words in it now. Strategic, protocols, and future success czar. Something to that effect. When he was on with Pro Football Talk, and they said just simply, tell me about Tim Tebow.
Tim has definitely come in and worked out. Beyond that, I can't say too much, but Tim has come in and worked out as a tight end. That's not the position that we've seen him play sometimes, but it's a position that he's been practicing at with us. So that'll be interesting to see how that contributes to us on offense too. But obviously Urban knows Tim really well, and Tim's got a great history of winning, and Urban really believes he can help us, and I think it makes a lot of sense, and it's a position where we need to get better.
All right, context that matters here. Literally what Tony Khan says, I think, matters because they are nuances, but it's this. He didn't say Urban thinks he can help us. Yeah. He said Urban really believes he can help us. He didn't say Tim Tebow worked out for us. He said he's been practicing at it with us.
Yeah.
So that implies more than just a 45-minute workout inside the facility.
I don't think I mean, they got 90 roster spots, man. He's on one of the spots. Who cares?
But he hasn't been signed yet.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm assuming he will be, and we've been saying it's a done deal.
To me, maybe I'm naive. I don't think that signing Tim Tebow leads to like some huge, amount of juice like it would have 10 years ago.
No.
Well, good. You agree with me. I mean, I don't think it's going to lead to a rush to the ticket gate or his jersey sales lead the team even, much less the NFL.
He wouldn't sell more jerseys than Trevor.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't think so either. I think this. In other words, look, to the point, now whether or not you think Tim Tebow would have been a better quarterback, that's a different argument. But if he wasn't the starter, it made no sense to bring Tim Tebow in as a quarterback back in 12. It would have been, it's too much. It was too much for everyone to handle. Mm-hmm. But now that's not an issue, it's not about being the quarterback, it's just about being a member of the team, then I think it passes muster easier.
Did you see what Marcus Peters said on a podcast?
Yeah, Marcus Peters is one of my new favorite players. He doesn't seem to like Jalen Ramsey.
I don't know if it's that, but it's...
He's mad they traded for Ramsey and cut him.
Yeah.
I believe Marcus Peters has more All-Pro designations than Jalen Ramsey.
Marcus Peters is more of a gambler type player, right?
Yeah, but he has played. I mean, he's gotten recognition. He's not just. I mean, he's been All-Pro, Pro Bowl. He's been that kind of player, I'm pretty sure. Let's see if he's been an All-Pro. I know Jalen's been an All-Pro. I think just once for Jalen, but it might be twice. Defensive rookie, two-time first-team All-Pro, Marcus Peters.
Yeah.
First team. And two-time second-team All-Pro.
Yeah.
So this guy's been in the league for 6 years. He's been All-Pro 4 times. Also, the Defensive Rookie of the Year. These are all things that Jalen Ramsey wasn't. So I get that you're...
Yeah. Jalen Ramsey has...
Does he have 4 All-Pro designations?
Two picks since joining the Rams. 2 interceptions. He's got 11 in his career. He had 9 when he was with the Jags in his 3 years 3+ years here.
Picks in general don't come like they used to.
Oh, Marcus Peters gets picks.
Yeah.
I bet Marcus.
Let's see.
I bet Marcus Peters has a lot more.
Jalen has got 2 first-time All-Pros, so first teams, the
Yeah.
same as Peters. Peters has 2 second teams. Jalen doesn't have those. Jalen does have the 4 Pro Bowls, same as Peters.
Marcus Peters has 31 picks.
Yeah.
And he probably has. He might be the. Oh, Richard Sherman's probably up
Well,
there.
Jalen's self-promotion has earned him probably a little bit more credit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. He's a great football
He's a
player.
great football player, but he's not the be-all, end-all. He's
No.
no better than other good cornerbacks have been, or
That's
even
what
though
I think.
he'll tell you that he
Yeah.
is. And
Right.
what do you make of DK? I didn't, this story was out yesterday. I kind of half looked at it, but now I really sit and ponder. We have an NFL receiver who's going to try, I guess, and be an Olympian in the 100 meters. Did you see DK Metcalf? Has he run yet? He's not that fast, is he?
Well, he caught that one dude. That was.
But is he sprinter, like Olympic sprinter fast, or what do they say? Does he have a chance to make the squad?
It's a good question.
I mean, it'd be tough because he has to run really fast.
Yeah.
He has to, according to qualify for the Olympic trials in June.
Oh, so this is just to make it to the trials.
Yeah.
This would be to make it to the trials. The Golden Games, the USA Track and Field Golden Games and Distance Open. It'll be on NBC Sports, 3:30 on, I believe, Sunday? Yeah, Sunday. It says you would have to break 10.2 with a legal tailwind of no more than 2 meters per second.
So he has to hit a
qualify.
time, not necessarily
Yeah.
win.
A 10.05 automatically qualifies, and then the field of 32 is filled out by the next fastest. So 10.05 that's cooking, man.
It kind of feels like
And he
to
didn't
me,
run track in college. Like,
he did.
No, he did not.
Okay, it kind of feels like to me then this is a guy who, like a golfer, suddenly wanting to test his mettle against
Heat check?
You know what I mean?
Like Tony
he
Romo
checked?
playing on the
yeah,
tour.
yeah. That's what it sort of feels like.
That could be.
You
By the
know?
way,
I mean, it's not like this. He's not known as the fastest guy in the NFL. Even he might. I mean, he might be. Maybe he'll prove that he is. But doesn't that belong to Tyreek Hill? Isn't he kind of the?
His 4.33 in the 40 was the 5th best time at that year's combine, 3rd among wide receivers.
By the way, we talked about all the times being down. That's the 5th best time, 4.33 at a combine. So maybe some of these speeds are real, and it's just more and more.
Well, that
running.
was a legit combine.
That's what I mean, though. You had 5 run faster than 4.33.
Yeah.
By the way, that same article says that Blast from the Past, Jeff Demps,
Yes.
not at this event, but he's expected to compete at the Olympic trials in the 100 meters.
God, he's got to be 30, right?
Oh, yeah.
Demps was a Spurrier guy, wasn't he? Or was he Urban, early Urban?
Jeff Demps is 31.
Yeah, 31. That'd be awfully old to be a world class sprinter. All right, that is the 10-minute drill. I got a Dailies double take when we come back, Hick. There's something interesting going on in golf that immediately you poo-poo, but then you look at what the parameters are, and I'm starting to wonder how this won't happen.
If you have a prize pack, is that the Mother's Day prize pack still going?
It's a truckload, Dan, a veritable truckload of goodies. Give me a number.
Let's do caller number 4 today at 641-1010.
Okay, caller number 4 right now at 641-1010. Going to go home not only with a $25 gift certificate to Famous Quick Lube. You can use that towards an oil change or other services. You'll also get a selection from the Mother's Day gift guide, $25 to Woody's Barbecue, $25 to Edwin Watts, and a Peterbrook Chocolatier gift basket. Find those great gift ideas and more in the Mother's Day gift guide at 1010XL.com. Don't procrastinate, man. Take care of the moms.